Ramban Nachmanides writes in his commentary on the Torah that until God began performing the revealed miracles, which were the plagues themselves, the 10 plagues, God's involvement in existence was in a concealed context. Why did God choose to punish Egypt in a way where the master cannot be denied, that God's hand cannot be denied? God's intervention in existence could not be denied. So Ramban explains that choice only exists within a context that you see two sides of the equation. And now there's a question you must choose between one or the other. There is a God or there is no God. Does this indicate or prove that there is God, or it doesn't necessarily prove that there is a God? What about if God would be forgotten from existence? And mankind believes that existence continues as it is. It has its peaks, it has its valleys, but no one monotheistic being is orchestrating all aspects of existence to interact with one another within a certain symmetry. How do we prove that? And it was centuries or millennia since the beginning of creation, and mankind forgot that there's a creator. And the creator is still involved in willing existence. But since the obviousness of God was not obvious any longer, this was the void and the vacuum which allowed our idolatry to begin flourishing in the world. Egypt was the height of civilization. The Klal Yisrael were enslaved against their wills, and they became pagans. A revealed miracle refutes idolatry. What was one of the positions of idolatry? That God initially did create the world, but God detached himself from creation and gave over the control of existence to the deities. Therefore, nature, it means natural. It naturally happens without God's intervention. What happens when you have a revealed miracle? Revealed miracle, there's no question. And it manifests itself in a way where this one spiritual being, omnipotent being, he touches upon every level of creation. But the question is, this is only something very temporary. It's only in that time frame of history. But when you have that lens at that moment, what does that say? That just as God is involved at this moment in the obvious, God never detached himself from existence, and therefore, even nature is considered a miracle. This is what we call Nes Golui and Nes Nistar. There's a revealed miracle, there's a concealed miracle. The revealed miracle says God never left existence. He never transferred existence over to the deities, to the angels, but rather he was always involved. And just as he's involved in the most obvious way, he's also involved behind the scenes, orchestrating and dictating, willing nature as it should be. So therefore, the Ramban says, not every generation merits to witness revealed miracles. So what would happen now? We go back as God's only orchestrating things behind the scenes. Ultimately, man is going to forget and is going to fall back into the same groove of denying that God exists. And again, we'll say that it's pagans. It's the pagan belief. It's the deities, the angels, disparate angels who actually dictate every aspect of existence, each one individually, separate from the other. But if we have multiple mitzvos, commandments which either are a testament to the redemption from Egypt, or verbalizing it twice a day, or the Seder, or the holiday of Passover, Pesach, which is to commemorate the redemption from Egypt, remembering that always and actualizing the mitzvahs continuously will always be the frame of reference that we have a choice, a context of choice, to believe that God is involved in every aspect of existence, or God removed himself from existence as initially they had believed. But at least remembering that there was an Egypt which it could not be denied, that God himself was fully involved in every aspect of creation, in the most revealed and the most concealed, whether you accept it or don't accept it, but it's a fact. It's a historical fact. So always remembering that will allow us to retain our free choice and believe that God is the one who causes things to continuously happen, because he's the one who wills it should be or should not be.